Sauti Sol, one of the most popular Afro-pop bands, comprises four amazingly talented artists who have managed to occupy an exceptional place in people's hearts. Named Brazzo, Willis Chimano, Savar Mudigi, and Policarpo Otino, the band's four members have never disappointed their fans and have released one hit album after another. They are an ageless band that started as an a cappella group but became one of the most close-knit and dominant groups in their music niche. More in this Sauti Sol's biography. The idea of creating a band bore fruit in the minds of Brazza, Savara, and Shimano while they were still in high school. The three met at Upper Hill School during the performance of the school's music groups. They called this group Voices in the Sunlight. Soon after, the three got together and met Policarpo at Alliance Francaise in Nairobi. He was then studying at Strathmore School and was around the same age as the other members. Once they completed high school, they focused entirely on their musical career and produced one of the best debut albums we've seen in a long time. Their first was Mwanzo, released on for August 2009 to a resounding success that led them to release another album called Soul Filosofio 2 years later. The four members started to meet frequently before making their way into professional music and releasing their first song, Mafunzo ya Dunia, under the band name Sauti. Sometime later, the quartet chose to add Sol, meaning sun, to their name, thus completing the band name Sauti Sol, which translated to Voices of the Sun. The four also went on to take part in the music contest known as Spotlight on Kenyan Music, which is organized and facilitated by Alliance Francaise. This contest boosted their musical career as they got a deal with Penya Records. Being a famous band did not come in the way of Sauti Sol's education. They got their professional degrees. Baraza and Shimano attained their degrees in journalism, Savar in commerce and finance, while Utino completed his course in actuarial science. July 2012 saw them release an EP titled Sauti Sol in collaboration with the famous South African rapper Spoke Mathombo. This album was then produced in his home country as well as in Kenya. The experience prompted Sauti Sol to expand their name into other cultures, which is one of the reasons they recorded a music video in the Netherlands. The place they shot in was also unique. It was an old ammunition factory converted into a cultural heritage site and is now popularly known as the Cathedral. The language used in most of Sauti Sol's songs is English with a blend of Swahili. Their next studio album was Live and Die in Africa, released on 21 November 2015. This album was available for free online download during the first 24 hours as an incentive for fans. Sauti Sol called it an early Christmas present for their fans. This album was the first one to be produced under their label Sauti Sol Entertainment, and it not only did well but also topped the charts with a total of 400,000 downloads during the first 24 hours. It was a testament to the quality of Sauti Sol's songs and went on to win them several awards. Their fourth album, African Sauce, was released on 31 January 2019. Primarily known to be an Afro-pop and R&B band, Sauti Sol decided to do something different and collaborated with well-known names in the African music industry such as Pater Kink, Tiwa Savage, Burna Boy, Vanessa Midi, Yemi Alade, Holograph Jones, BB Cool, Mikasa Tufin, Nation Sinki, Car Pedro, and Jaw Preza. This album was another resounding success, and their infectious songs like Susanna and Brighter Days always left fans in awe. Most of the tracks on this album were very relatable as they revolved around to lovers who had their own insecurities and were looking for ways to deal with them. Sauti Sol's fifth album, Midnight Train, was released in 2020, and it is rumored that the band sang and recorded 5 different versions of the song Susanna before they were happy with the results. The song Midnight Train is all about the group's journey and the amount of effort they had to put into their careers. In the aftermath of the disruption brought about by the coronavirus pandemic, Sauti Sol members caused a stir as rumors of an alleged split filled the internet. In a press statement, the group clarified that they decided to launch solo careers in a project dubbed Alone Together, but it did not signal the end of the band. The aim of this project is to allow every band member to grow their brands independently, allow them to interact with fans individually, and give them a personal touch. It didn't take long before each debuted their solo careers. Named Baraza released his solo track, Album Anthem, in which he featured seasoned jazz player Aaron Rambui. Willis Chimano released his first single, Friday Feeling, as part of his A Heavy Is the Crown EP. Policarpo Otino, popularly known as Fancy Fingers, dropped A Father Studies and Savar Mudigi debuted A Savage Levels. Named Baraza is one of the band's original members. This vocalist, songwriter, and guitarist was born on 28 December 1987. He hails from the Abalua tribe in western Kenya. Bean studied journalism and media studies at the United States International University, Africa, UZU, and graduated in 2011. Bean is a very active member of Sauti Sol and has put enormous efforts into creating the band's first two albums, Mwanzo and Sol Filosofio. He is also well known for the songs he has written for other famous artists like Wendy Kimani, Alani, and Amos Josh. Some time ago, it came to light that Bean Baraza is the stepson of the infamous Deputy Chief Justice Nancy Baraza. This talented Sauti Sol member is married to the Nigerian fitness queen Chike Wanwek Kruka, popular for her television show Slim Possible on Citizen TV. Willis had a prominent role in Sauti Sol because of his melodious baritone voice. He is also known for playing the saxophone as well as the keytar. The vocalist's flamboyant style makes him stand out from the crowd. Born on 9 July 1987, Willis Austin Shimano graduated with a degree in journalism media studies from the University of Nairobi. Shimano has received a lot of criticism for his fashion and sexuality, as he was the only band member without a girlfriend. He finally lifted the lid on the matter and came out as gay in 2021. He boldly stated he would live his truth and not hide anymore. Polycarpo Tino is also known as Fancy Fingers, but he is the least popular member as he does not sing. However, without him, the band would not be what it is today. Otino was born on 14 November 1987. He started playing his favorite instrument, the guitar, at the All Saints Cathedral, where he managed to get free lessons. His immense talent and dedication make him an indispensable part of Sauti Sol. But apart from this, he has also produced music for several different artists like Susanna Oua and Della. After having a colorful traditional wedding in Bujumbura, Burundi, Polycarpo Tino married his girlfriend, Mandy, in a secret invite-only wedding at the Fairmont Mount Kenya Safari Club. Savara is a very talented vocalist from Sauti Sol who can capture the attention of his audience as soon as he starts singing. He wears many hats and is a producer, drummer, DJ, and actor apart from being the vocalist in Sauti Sol. Savara was born on 25 May 1987 and raised in Kenya. He studied commerce and finance at the Africa Nazarene University. Savara Mudigi is reportedly dating Yvonne Endo after the two met at a concert in Nairobi in 2018. Their love story was shared in the docuseries Sol Generation. Sauti Sol is not just about the music. They have built their love life and have their significant others. Bean Baraza is married to the Nigerian fitness queen Chike Wanwek Kruka. Polycarpo Tino is married to Lady Mandy. Willis Chimano is in a relationship with an unidentified man, and Sarava Munidi is with his longtime girlfriend, Yvonne Endo. Sauti Sol's Bean Baraza called out political outfit Azimi Alamoja for using the band's song Extravaganza without permission during the unveiling of his presidential running mate in an event in Nairobi. Bean explained that he didn't have personal issues with any of the party's political aspirants and that he was simply being professional. He further stated that he wouldn't allow him to take advantage of their work. This saw the band allegedly lose up to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. The political party reached out to the band and stated they were willing to pay for copyright infringement. In 2021, rumors about a potential breakup of the iconic Kenyan band Sauti Sol spread to many people's disbelief. Sauti Sol has been together since 2005. They are more than just a music band. They represent the face of Kenya and, to a larger extent, the face of Africa. However, the band quickly shot down these claims. In fact, one of the members, Bean Baraza, boldly stated that the same way it is unconstitutionally illegal to imagine the death of the president, it is also illegal to imagine the death of Sauti Sol. So everyone can catch their breath. They are here to stay. The group eventually revealed that whilst they were launching solo careers, the group still remains intact. As interesting as the band sounds, one of their members, Chimano, definitely catches the eye. His dressing style has always been a talking point, with many people questioning his sexuality. He has also posted pictures of himself having painted nail polish. From his end, Shimano says that he uses fashion to express, provoke, and evoke emotions. He quite literally makes a fashion statement every time he steps out. In 2021, Shimano ended speculation about his sexuality as he revealed he is gay. Despite being long-standing speculation, some people couldn't stomach the news. In 2018, they found themselves on the wrong side of their fans after they offered to pay female models with food and exposure for a planned shoot. They were forced to apologize and withdrew the video shoot altogether. In 2017, Sauti Sol's song Melanin was in the spotlight after the then chairman of the Kenya Film and Classification Board, Saba Drive Ezekiel Mutua, called it out for being sexually explicit. It was not the first time that the band were at loggerheads with the ex-Saba chairman. He also described their song Nishik as immoral and refrained from airing it on the country's television stations due to its explicit nature. Speaking of cars, this boy band spins expensive machines. We are looking at cars like Volkswagen, Audi, and Range Rover Sport. They have had these over the years and perhaps they might have done some upgrades. If so, it'll definitely be an upgrade to something even bigger. Sauti Sol sings together, but they have their own lives. Let's find out what each band member is up to with their crib. B-Name had a house in the lavish Newry. This, my folks, is a mansion. His neighbor flew home. Yes, imagine going to work and coming back home in a chopper. That, my friend, is the kind of greatness Bean lives close to. And not just live close to, but also live. Well, you can't say if he has his own chopper, but you get the point, a lavish lifestyle. As for the other three, Polycarp, Savara, and Shimano, they are also living a very good life owing to the success of their band. It's not going to be a surprise if they all own mansions. They can afford that. Sauti Sol's net worth is calculated to be around $20 million. They have generated this amount from live performances, sales of album music, and endorsement deals among other venues. Awards recognition: 2015 won East Africa's Most Stylish Male Artist. 2016 and nominated for East Africa's Most Stylish Male Artist. Talali Fafafa for Africa's Most Fashionable Music Video. 2017 won Most Stylish Male Artist Africa. 2018 and nominated for Most Stylish Male Artist Africa Fashionable Music Video of the Year Africa. 2015 won Hottest Group. 2016 and nominated for Hottest Group. 2018 won Hottest Group. 2010 and nominated for Best African Newcomer. 2018 and nominated for Best International Artist. 2014 and nominated for Best African Group. 2015 won Best African Group. Nominated for Best Dance in a Video. Suriyaka nominated for Song of the Year. 2016 and nominated for Best Male East Africa and Artist of the Year. Won Best African Group. Unconditionally By was nominated for Video of the Year and Song of the Year. 2017 and nominated for Best African Group. Love Again nominated for Video of the Year. Best Collaboration. 2018 and nominated for Best Live Act. Best Group. 2015 and Aaron nominated for Best African Collaboration. Sauti Sol won Best African Group, nominated for Best Songwriter of the Year. Savar Mudigi, Policarpotino won Producer of the Year. 2018 and nominated for Best African Group and Best African Group in African Reggae Raga Dance Hall. Melanin was nominated for Song of the Year. Best Collaboration. 2019 African Sauce won Album of the Year in Africa. Sauti Sol won Best African Duo Group or Band. 2014 and nominated for Best International African Act. 2015 and nominated for Best International Act Africa. 2014 Sorayako won Best Music Video in Kenya. 2015 and nominated for Artist of the Year. Kenya won East African Artist of the Year. Nara nominated for Best Video of the Year. East Africa nominated for Song of the Year. East African Song of the Year. Songwriter of the Year. 2011 and nominated for Teenage a Group or Collabo. 2012 A Gentleman nominated for Teenage a Group or Collabo. 2012 I Don't Want to Be Alone won Most Gifted East African Video. 2013 Our Money Lover nominated for Most Gifted East African. 2014 Nishik O Touch Me won Most Watched Music Video on YouTube in Kenya. 2016 is Sorayako nominated for East Africa Super Hit. Shake Your Bam Bam nominated for East Africa Best Video. 2017 Unconditionally By won the East Africa Super Hit Song of the Year Kenya. 2016 and nominated African Artist. 2018 and nominated for Best African Music Artist. 2015 is Sorayako won Best Song in East Africa. 2011 A Coming Home won Best Music Video. And Sauti Sol won Best Fusion Artist Group of the Year. 2016 and nominated for Best African Group. 2015 won Most Downloaded Group. Sorayako won Most Downloaded Single, Most Downloaded Afropop Single, Most Downloaded Song. 2017 Alive and Die in Africa nominated for the Most Downloaded Group Single, Most Downloaded Song of the Year. Sauti Sol nominated for the Most Downloaded Afropop Artists. 2014 and nominated for Best Group. 2015 and nominated for Best Group. Sorayaka nominated for Best Song. 2016 won Best Group, nominated for Artist of the Year. Unconditionally By nominated for Best Collabo Song of the Year. 2014 won Best African Act, nominated for the Best Worldwide Act. 2010 nominated for Most Social Entertainment Personality Award. 2015 Anara won Best Collaboration of the Year, nominated for Best Cinematography of the Year. Nishik was nominated for Best Group Video of the Year. Shake Your Bam Bam was nominated for Best Choreography of the Year. Surayaka won YouTube Video of the Year. 2018 Short and Sweet Vets Nation Sinki won Best Collaboration. 2016 won Best Group. 2017 nominated Best Group, Best Collabo. 2018 Short and Sweet Vets Nation Sinki won Song of the Year and Video of the Year. Sauti Sol won Best Group. 2015 nominated African Artist of the Year. 2016 nominated Best East African Act. The word Saudi means sound while Sol means the sun. Put together, the name of the band translates to Voices of the Sun. The band Sauti Sol was established in 2005. As of 2022, Sauti Sol is 17 years. The language used in most of Sauti Sol's songs is English with a blend of Swahili. B-Name Baraza is married to the Nigerian fitness queen Chiki Wanwak Kruka. Policarpo is married to Lady Mandy. Willis is in a relationship but won't disclose his partner's identity in Saravamuni is with his longtime girlfriend, Yvonne Indo. Sauti Sol's net worth is calculated to be around $20 million. They have generated this amount from live performances, sales of album music, and endorsement deals among other venues.